Welcome to this first piano tutorial in the new Piano Lesson Quickie series, designed to help you learn to read sheet music and play songs on the piano. We'll start with demos of the song we're learning today, which is Joy to the World, and then I'll break it down for you line by line. Follow the link in the video to access the sheet music. If you've got a keyboard, you've got the opportunity to put different tones and different sounds into your music. Let's go with something a little bit different than the piano and see how that sounds. I'll put it on a chamber and we'll see what we get with this lovely old handle piece. Let's go. Let's have a look at the sheet music line by line. In the first line, we've got 4 bars of music or 4 measures, and most of the notes are being played by the left hand in the bass clef. There's a big curved line over the top of all of those notes, which means they have to be played legato or connected. I'll put this back on the piano setting. So we need to connect the sounds rather than in the first bar. We're starting on middle C. Here's my middle C, and we've got a min and beat. So if we were counting those 4 beats in every bar, that would last for 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and thumb under to the G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and in bar 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and a little 4 and with our right hand. So not much going on in the right hand at all. You can see that it's all rests, no notes at all. All the action is in the left hand. I'll do that once more, counting from the beginning on beat 1, thumb on middle C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and rest. And in the right hand, right at the end, on that 4th bar, we've got a little G note with our second finger. Let's have a look at the second line. We'll look at the right hand first and break it down. Again, huge legato slurs over all of those notes, so we need to connect the sounds. The first note is A, and we'll have our 3rd finger on it. It's a dotted minim, so it lasts for 3 beats. So if I was counting those first 2 bars, we'd have something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in that 3rd bar, you can see we've got a semicircle and a dot. That's a pause. So you can hold on to that C for as long as you want. Also, at those first couple of bars, we've got that triangle sign, looks like that, which means gradually louder, and then a double F. So if you've got a touch sensitive keyboard, gradually bring those notes out so that you're finishing that C quite loud. Now this isn't a touch sensitive keyboard, so I can't do that. It's not very cooperative. Let's have a look at what comes after that pause. We've got our little finger on C on beat 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 is a rest. Let's go through that little run again. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and rest. Let's have a look at the left hand from bar 1 on that line. We've got F with our second finger, holding that down for 3 beats because it's a dotted minim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, hold it for as long as you want, 4. So 2 Fs, 1, 2, 3, 4, then the F and the G, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the E and the G with your thumb and your 3rd finger. and then a rest, 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 all the way up until the 4th beat on that last bar, and then we're playing middle C with our thumb. But let's do the 2nd line, hands together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Good, that's the 2nd line. Let's have a look at the 3rd line. Again, big slurs everywhere for connected notes. Only the left hand's playing, right hand's got a bit of a rest, but I still think we'll start with the right hand. So the right hand's got a bit of a rest, and then on the 2nd bar, we're coming in on that 4th beat. So 3 beats of rest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's have a look at those notes in more detail. So we're starting off our little melody, the last beat of that 2nd bar on E with our 3rd finger on beat 4, and we've got a few E's coming up after that on beat 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 to the G, 2, 3 and 4 and down to the D, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's have a look at the left hand. We're starting on middle C. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see I had to go under with my thumb there. Thumb, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, tuck your thumb under to the G. The next bar, 1 and 2 and 3. Rest. And then we've got a nice chord, C chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then our next chord, we've still got the G note up the top, but we're playing it with an F, and we're going to move our pinky down to the B and play that chord. Let's go through that line again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, chord, 1, 2, 3, rest, chord, 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 rest, and 2, 3, 4. Let's try the hands together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and good. Let's have a look at what's happening next in the right hand. We go to the F. We'll have our 4th finger on that. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. Big jump. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got our F there with our 4th finger. We'll go through that again. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and up to C, 2 and 3 and 4 and G and 2 and E, 4, 1, 2, 3 on the D, and then middle C. I might not have used exactly those fingers in the demo. I might have done a little bit of something else down here, but guess what? The world didn't end and it still sounded fine. Let's have a look at the left hand. We've got still that B, F and G chord happening down here. We're going to do that 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have a look at that a bit more slowly. So I've got our 3 chords, our B, our F and our G 3 times. 1 and 2 and 3, rest, back to the C one. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, an F note, G, 2, 3, 4, and finishing on C. So let's do that line together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. See you next time.